Hello all, this is Mr. Powers, and I'm making a video to help you guys out with making histograms on your wonderful calculators. So the other day in class we were taking a look at an example from a problem in this section of our book. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead, scroll down to that problem. It's right here. Okay? We were given data that represented the heights of a random sample of 52-year-old males. We're supposed to draw a histogram, but we're supposed to draw with certain conditions. These conditions being the first class is equal to, or the lower limit of the first class has to be 31.5, and the class width has to be 1. Okay, and then does it have to be normally distributed? So I did a little research and I found an easy way to do this on the calculator. I did not get to go over it in class, so here it is. It's very, very simple. So here is the data. And what you do, just like anything else we do in class, we take those numbers, we go to our calculator, make sure it's on, okay, and okay, and hopefully you guys can see that okay. And what you need to do is go to Stat, like we normally do, and then Edit right there at the top. And in List 1, type in every single point, every single value from the data, every data. And you guys see that too, and I just noticed this. It tells you how many data points there are in. Scroll down to the bottom. I typed them all in. I know I got all 50 of them. After you do that, you need to go back and hit second, then Y equals right here to get stat plot. Make sure you go to stat plot 1, make sure it's on, make sure you go to the right type right here, make the X list L1, and make sure the frequency list, if it doesn't say L1, hit clear, hit down again to get rid of that alpha, and then hit 1. Make the frequency list 1. So that just means every data point we entered has a frequency of 1. Okay, then you can go ahead, hit second, quit, get out of there, and then what you want to do is go to zoom, go down to zoom stat, which is number 9, hit enter, and it automatically makes a histogram. Now the nice thing about this, well, the weird thing about this is it automatically chooses your class width and classes. So to change those, what you need to do is hit window, go to window, and we need to make some changes here. You'll see that it automatically made our X minimum 31.5, and that's because that's the lowest data point we entered. Now this is actually, the instructions were to start at 31.5, so I want that to be there. Okay, so the way we choose our classes is by putting the lower limit of the first class there for the X min. Next, don't even worry about the X max, all that's done automatically for us when we set up the zoom. Oh, excuse me, sorry about the shakiness. Alright, go down to X scale, that's going to be our class width. Since the instructions were to make the class width 1, type in 1. Hit enter, and then go back to graph. I'm going to hit graph right there at the bottom. And there it is. It gave us our graph. And also, just to make sure we did it right, you can hit zoom, not zoom, trace. And you can trace and look right there. It says minimum 31.5, maximum less than 32.5. So that is our first class. That's exactly what it was supposed to be. 31.5 to 32.4, and n equals 1. That's how many data points fell in that class. If we go here, from 32.5 to 33.4, there were 3 values. From 33.5 to 34.4, there were 6 values, and so on and so forth. So that worked out very, very nicely, and that is a really easy way to make a histogram on the TI-83s and 84s. Hope this was helpful. I shall see you guys in class later.